Welcome, Panther Nation, to another broadcast of the Portland Sports Network. We are blessed to be on the campus of Portland High School, just behind the practice facility of the football program here at the Lady Panthers softball facility, where today the Lady Panthers will play host to the Lady Patriots of White House Heritage. Robert Gilman, the coach Miguel Amenderes, calling all the action pitch by pitch here from a beautiful facility, a beautiful afternoon, coach, of high school softball. Wind blowing from east to west, I guess you can say, across our face. Should be a great matchup tonight as our Lady Panthers are trying to get on track. They've had a lot of injuries. They've had a lot of younger players have to step up and play. They come in the game at 1-16, a big 27-20 win the other day against the Gallatin Greenway, the Lady Wave. But tonight, some of their starters are back, so we should see some great action tonight for the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, last week when me and Coach Thayer called the game versus Joe Burns, what we did see was that offensively we was doing great. We was hitting the ball solid, and even had a rally there in the last inning. Where we was lacking was just kind of fielding errors, knowing where to go with the ball, the kind of the basics and everything, and then our pitching. Tonight, we're coming in with Kendall Gregory's going to come in and pitch. She's just coming off an injury. And then from what the coaches told me was she'll pitch just she's got a pitch count on her, and then she'll be taken out and somebody else will come in. But if we can get our pitches going and play some defense, I think we'll be okay.
So, first pitch of the game is a strike to Kitchens, the left fielder for the Lady Patriots, standing in the box here. We are right outside the center field fence, calling the action for you here on the Portland Sports Network. Pitch, little inside, so we're at 1-1 to Kitchens. We'll give you the remaining starters here in just a moment for the Lady Panthers. 1-1 is your count. High fastball above the shoulders. That is 2-1 to Kitchens. 2 balls and 1 strike. Beautiful afternoon here on the campus of Portland High School. Hit right up the middle. Second baseman gets the ball, playing toward the bag, and makes the play. Great job by our second baseman. That is Roberts to our first baseman, Napier. Great job there, Coach. She kind of leaned to the second base side, got the field of the play, threw it over the first, no problem, beat her by about 4 steps.
Yeah, it was a little hard play because it was a changeup, so the ball came off the bat a little bit awkward, and it was a slow roller. Great job to get the ball out of her glove and over to first base for the first out.
So Davis is your next batter for the Lady Patriots, playing as the DH.
Ivy.
Ivy. I'm looking at the wrong roster, Coach. Thank you. Ivy, the center fielder, number 15 for the Lady Patriots. Fouled it off behind the visitors' dugout, so it's 0-1. Pitch just a bit outside. The Hall of Famer Bob Euchre would say.
And actually, we had it wrong. We had Kendall Gregory as a pitcher, and it's actually Brooklyn Davies who's pitching, and just came back from the injury.
1-1, ball inside. 2-1. Now as you said, Coach, he is on a pitch count. It's good to have some of our returning starters back. A lot of them's been out with injury, taking rehab. 2-1. Ooh, hit the batter on the elbow. So it hits Batman. So the runner will be placed at first base. A runner on and 1 out here in the top of the first inning from the beautiful facility of our softball facility here at Panther Nation, here on the campus of Portland High School. So now batting third is Anderson, number 19, the third baseman. 1 out with a runner on first as we start the top of the first. Pitch. He called it a strike. 0-1 on Anderson. Looked a little low from this angle, Coach, but we'll take it.
Well, how do you like this angle?
I love it. Great seats.
I didn't know if you'd be able to see far enough. I know we're getting old in age.
A swinging strike, so we're at 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the first with a runner on first after the hits batsman. Ball in the dirt, and the runner will advance. Actually, they're calling it a hits batsman. It must have hit the dirt and hit her in the leg.
It did.
So we got 2 runners on, 2 hit by pitches, 1 out. And coming up now in the big 4th slot is the pitcher, Morris. 1 out, 2 runners on for the Lady Patriots. And now they're having a little conversation at the mound, trying to calm the pitcher down just a little bit. Nice double play here will be a great way to close out the top of this 1st inning.
Hey, you know, with softball, you can pitch into a double play right there. I mean, you can, you know, if you want to sit there and say, I'm coming inside, I'm going to go low. So you're looking at shortstop and third baseman needs to be up ready because that's where the ball. You could shade your outfield depending on how you're going to pitch the batter.
Looks like the third baseman's playing even with a bag right now for our Lady Panthers. 1-0 is the count. Now 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Lady Patriots at their 4th man coming up to the plate. First batter grounded to second, got out, and our next 2 batters for the Lady Patriots were hit by pitches. Next pitch. And a ball is up in the air out here in the outfield. Right fielder overplays it. The ball is cut off and is brought into the plate and is safe. So the first runner scores for the Lady Patriots. That's what you call a 190-foot single.
That's just where the sun, if you actually look.
Yes.
The sun's directly in her eyes, not making excuses, but watching her play last week against Joe Burns. Gregory does a great job out there playing right field and everything, and that's just, I know they all got shades on right now trying to block that sun, but she was looking directly into that sun right there.
So runners on 1st and 2nd, 1 run in for the Lady Patriots. Now batting is Stannis. She is the first baseman, number 8. First pitch, a strike for the Lady Panthers. No balls, 1 strike. Top the first, 1-0 Lady Patriots. Excuse me. A lot of P's here, Coach. Patriots on top of the Panthers. A lick right out here, caught at the second. I'm assuming that might have been an infield fly rule. I don't know, but nevertheless, it's 2 outs. Runners on 1st and 2nd. 1 run in for the Lady Patriots. Now batting is the catcher, number 18, King.
This is what we're kind of seeing from last week also. 2 of your base runners, 3 of your base runners, 2 sit by pitch, 1's on by an error. So,
yeah,
you know, we kind of put ourselves in a situation where we have to fight to get out. And like I said, we can get our pitching going. And we got the defense, and we can definitely have the offense. I can tell you that. We just have to get our pitching going here and get our zones and get our spots hit.
Foul ball off to the right, so it makes the count 1-1. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Lady Patriots on top of the Panthers 1-0. Runners on 1st and 2nd. And the thing about this too, Coach, when you're talking about softball and you commit an error, have a hits batsman, you know, those pitches add up quickly. So if a pitcher's on a pitch count, you know, it don't take much to find yourself in
exactly.
Yeah, in a deep situation. 1-1 is your call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch. Outside. 2-1 now. 2-1 to the catcher. Number 18, King for the Lady Patriots.
If my count's right, this would be pitch 21 right here.
3-1. A little low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Runners on 1st and 2nd again for the Lady Patriots. 2 hits batsmen, an error, and 1 run scored thus far in the top of the first. 3-1 is your count. Here's the pitch. Inside. Yeah. Good pitch coming inside. So the house is full. 3-2. Runners will be going on the crack of the bat. Pitch. Low. So now bases are loaded. So, Coach, we've really had 3 walks and an error. And now Croft is now the hitter for the Lady Patriots, the DH. players are meeting at the mound right now, having conversation with the pitcher.
So here we just need to go closest bag.
Yep.
If you're an infielder, it's closest bag. Last week we did not do that.
Pitch.
Right there,
third baseman.
base.
Great play by the
Nice.
third baseman for the Panthers and closes out the top of the first. At the end of the half inning, it's 1-0 Lady Patriots with the Lady Panthers coming to bat. Great play there by Russell, our third baseman, for the Lady Panthers to close out the top of the first. Now, Coach, we got to get our bats going.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, last week, from what I saw, and then if you look at the Gallatin game a couple days ago, where they won 27-20, the bats are there. And I was telling Coach Thayer last week, the bats are there. We're hitting the ball. And even on a cold night like it was, it just kind of took us an inning to get going. But it was the first 2 innings. They scored. Joe Burns scored like 3 runs on us, and it was all a walk, and then we got to one point. I mean, I'm not trying to make a joke here or anything, talking about Major League and everything, but I think we sat there and pitched something like 16 balls in a row.
Oh, wow.
And, yeah, we walked the bases loaded and walked a batter in, and that's what you can't come back from and everything.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
I mean, but what really the big star for us last week against Joe Burns, the last broadcast was would be Addie McKelvey over in left field. She made two throws from left field, got a runner out at home plate.
Oh, wow.
And made several good plays out there. And so, if you're going to try to run, you better make sure she's at the fence because she's got an arm and she's got a cannon there to make sure she hits the spot. So if we can get her pitching down and we can, hit the corners or wherever we want to hit, whatever our spots are, whatever, the coach is trying to get them to hit. If we can hit those spots, let your guys behind you help you make these outs. You don't have to sit there and strike them up down, the whole inning and everything. So, giving them some hits here and there is not bad. You just let us make the play.
So our leadoff batter for the Lady Panthers is our shortstop, number 11, Morgan Sales. In the box now. 1-0. Bottom of the first. Lady Panthers now batting. Pitch. Oh, we got a rip, Coach, and it is foul.
Out. She caught it.
She caught it.
Yep.
Well, there you go. She caught it in foul territory. Man, she ran that thing down, Coach, but nevertheless, what a stick to lead it off for the Lady Panthers. So the fly out to the left field, now batting for your Lady Panthers. Number 10, that is Brooklyn Davies, the DH. Left-handed batter, Coach.
Yeah, we got a couple left-handers.
That's one gift I wish I had. Left-handed. Can be like a Freddie Freeman.
To hit.
Yeah, to hit. Freddie bats left, throws right. Come on now. Pitch. Little low, outside. 1-0 is your score here in the bottom of the first. Lady Patriots. 3 walks, an error was their score. Here, Panthers ground to short. Great play. Can she run it out? Great play by the shortstop and a stretch by the first baseman. So a ground out, 6-3. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the first. Now coming to bat is
Addie McKelvey.
Yes, number 12, left fielder. Another lefty. I like it. 2 outs.
Like I said, we're hitting the ball. We make good contact. Both 2 batters right there made solid contact.
That was hard. That was a hard hit. Both, like you said, Coach, both balls were hit hard. Unfortunately, hit right nearly at him. Great play by the left fielder here in the foul territory, but nevertheless. Second pitch. Oh, hit to the shortstop. Can she run it out? Throw is out at first. So 3 up, 3 down. And the bottom of the first, and at the end of 1, it's 1-0 Lady Patriots over our Panthers. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this. You listen to the Portland Sports Network.
Smokey the Bear.
Then you know why Smokey tells you when he sees you passing through. Remember, please be careful, it's the least that you can do.
What you desire, don't play with matches, don't play with fire.
After 80 years of learning his wildfire prevention tips, Smokey Bear lives within us all. Learn more at SmokeyBear.com. And remember,
only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
From phones and laptops to toys and tools, many of our favorite things run on batteries. But when tossed in the trash or recycling bin, these batteries can spark intense fires that are nearly impossible to stop. Battery fires are happening more often. They've destroyed homes, burned down garbage trucks and recycling centers, and, tragically, taken lives. When a facility goes up in flames, trash and recycling services can be shut down for weeks or even months. The good news, battery fires are easy to prevent. Just remember, never throw batteries in the trash or recycling bin. Always tape the ends and drop them off at a safe collection site or mail them in using a certified return box.
Two guys drove to work. Neither guy wore a seatbelt. One guy got a ticket. One guy didn't. The same two guys drove home. One guy wore a seatbelt. One guy didn't. One guy made it home. The guy not wearing his seatbelt didn't. Don't risk it. Click it or ticket. Paid for by NHTSA.
Welcome back, Panther Nation's top of the second inning here on the campus of Portland High School. Lady softball action. White House Heritage 1-0 in the top of the second as Higgs comes to bat, the shortstop, number 4 for the Lady Patriots. Pitch, a little low in the dirt, ball 1. That's her 26th pitch right there, I believe, Coach. That close to it?
24.
24.
Yeah. That's what I like about Game Changer.
Oh, amazing.
He'll sit there and let you know.
25th pitch coming right here. Oh, good. Right up the gut. Can we make a play just off the reach or out of the reach of our second baseman and shortstop, right up the middle? Just missed by the pitcher. I mean, you're talking about a tee shot straight up the gut. That was it right there. So the runner is on. That is Higgs. So now Reeves, the second baseman, number 12, is up to bat for the Lady Patriots. And now it looks like we are going to have a pitching change,
So
Coach.
that's where the 25 pitches come in. Davies could only pitch 25 because she's playing as a DP / pitcher.
Yes.
And not to get into the rules because, one, I don't know them. I was just going by what the coaches tell me. It looks like Weatherford's coming out. She was catching. So Weatherford will probably come in to catch. And now they got to get somebody else in to catch. So you got to have somebody put in all the catching gear stuff on.
So Weatherford's going to come in to pitch. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
And she pitched last week against Joe Burns when we did the broadcast. And, yeah, just a little high.
Jeez. It's like she held on to it just a little bit.
And that's what, that was some of her trouble last week, too. It just seems like she was just hanging on to it just a little bit too much.
1-0 is your score. Top of the second inning. Base hit up the middle by Higgs. Runner on first base. As Coach Miguel says, we do have a pitching substitution here. Weatherford comes in, waiting on the catcher to get the gear on and get behind the plate as Weatherford is getting her warm-up pitches.
So Bree Roberts will be coming in behind the plate, and Weatherford will be coming in at pitching. Everybody else is going to be staying the same. Now Coach Tucker is going over with Roberts the calls and the signals.
Beautiful afternoon here on the campus, as we said, Portland High School, right behind the indoor facility, the practice football field, and just a beautiful night.
Our backs are right here next to the baseball indoor facility.
Indoor facility. Coach, I'm going to be honest with you. Never been inside the indoor baseball facility.
I've been in there several times.
Even had a nephew play for the baseball team and never made it inside.
It's nice. A lot of teams in high school don't have something like that. It's not the best. It's not some of these premier high schools that you see around. But it is something that the kids can go inside and they can pitch and they can hit when he's got bad weather and everything. And it's, it's just like our indoor facility for
That's
football.
awesome.
It works.
So Weatherford now on the mound for the Panthers. Reeves, the hitter for the Lady Patriots. First pitch. Something off speed.
Yep.
Ball 1 is called. So 1-0 with a runner on first, top of the second. A little high. So 2-0 now is your count. Reeves, your 11th batter. Is that right, Coach? They bat 12 or 11?
No, they bat 10.
10, our 9th batter.
Yeah.
Pitch. Strike. So 2-1 is your count. Wind picking up just a little bit, blowing right to left. Somewhat of a swirling wind sometimes, Coach. It seems like it's going, then it stops, and either way, the ball gets up in the air. It could be trouble for the outfield. Inside, base runner passes the catcher and gets to second base on the pass ball. So now the runner is at second.
Yeah.
Count is 3-1.
Yep.
Oh, good pitch. Hit to
One,
the second
one.
baseman. Play at first is out.
Nice.
And the runner advances to third. Ball kind of had a little spin on it there, Coach. It hit the dirt and had a backspin on it, but she played it well, made the play at first, even though the runner advanced to third. So 1 out, runner on third. And Hulsizer, the flex player they call, is now the batter for the Lady Patriots. An opportunity for an RBI. Pitch. A little low, ball 1.
Yeah, here if you're in the infield, you want to make sure that runner doesn't go before you throw over at first.
Weatherford on the mound now for the Lady Panthers. Pitch. Inside. Actually, it was inside out, per se. It came in, wrapped around the batter, hit the backstop, and the runner scored on the pass ball. So now your score is 2-0 in favor of the Patriots.
Yeah, the ball was behind the batter, actually.
Yeah.
Hit the backstop. It has no padding. It's concrete. It's a block wall. And she turned
And
around.
there's something off speed with a strike.
And she turned to go get that ball. It ricocheted down third base there.
Yes. Yeah. So the count now is 2-1. 2-1, 1 out. Run is in for the Lady Patriots. Pitch. A little high. Ball 2. I think when throws are like that, Coach, you're just holding on it just a little bit too long there in her rotation.
It kind of makes me wonder what pitch she's trying to pitch right there. That's making her hold on to that ball. And that's something maybe she doesn't need to – you work on it in practice, and but maybe you don't sit there and throw it in the game and everything if she's still having control problems with that.
Looked like a changeup there for strike 2, Coach. 2-2 is your count. 1 away here in the top of the second. Pitch, swing, batter missed, but the catcher missed it as well and advances to first on the pass ball on the strike 3. So you count it as a strikeout.
It's a strikeout.
But it's not considered an out, I don't believe, on the field, is it?
But you got a runner now because third swing, drop ball.
Yep. So now Kitchen, the starter left fielder, the leadoff, is now at the plate for the Lady Patriots.
She grounded to second base first time.
Ball 1 by Weatherford. Runner on first, 2-0 is your score here at the top of 2, 1 out. Weatherford getting the signal. Pitch, little inside.
I like that pitch right there, though.
Mm-hmm. So we got a timeout. Coach comes out to the mound to have conversation with Weatherford. 1-16 is your overall record right now for the Lady Panthers. Looking, try to get back in the winning column with win number 2 here against the Lady Patriots of White House Heritage. Robert Gilman, the coach, Miguel Emendarez, calling the action for you tonight here on the Portland Sports Network.
So this is where you can either tell the pitcher, hey, where is she missing it? You know, let her know where she's missing it at and maybe help her out. So she's looking like she's coming inside and she's missing just a little bit on the inside. So if you're the catcher and she's consistently doing that, you can either have the pitcher just move over just a little bit on the rubber, or maybe have the catcher slide out just a little bit more, and maybe when she starts aiming for the catcher's mitt, it comes back in over the inside plate there.
Exactly. 2 balls, no strikes right now on the existing batter, which is the leadoff left fielder, number 7, Kitchens, for the Lady Patriots.
Timeout. We got the left fielder. We got McKelvey over here tying her shoe. Here we go.
All right, we're back to action. 2-0 is your score. Outfield is playing deep, in exception of the right fielder who's playing about midway. Oh, there it is, Coach.
Yeah, good job.
2-1 now. Sometimes you just have to have a little word of encouragement.
Just a little tweak of whatever's going on.
Yes, sir. So 2-1 is your count. Weatherford on the mound for the Lady Panthers. Runner on first. Pitch. There it is, Coach. Foul ball past the third baseman. So 2-2.
Yeah.
Back-to-back pitches, Coach, looking good.
So it looks like 2 fastballs right there. So you can come back with the changeup.
Changeup's been working.
Maybe sit there and try to go something inside or outside a little bit and make her chase.
So the count is 2-2 on Kitchens. Pitch. A little low and inside. 3-2. Full count.
Yeah, that was the changeup right there. Now, and then you come back with whatever your best pitch was. Whatever the 2 strikes was, that's what you come back with. And you just go, hey, it's me against you right now.
That's right. Pitch. There it is, Coach. Hit to short. 6-4. And not enough for the DP. But a great play by the shortstop for the Lady Panthers, getting a force at second. And great pitch for Weatherford to come out of that jam there, Coach. Was down 2-0. Went to a full count and got the ground out, 6-4. So now Ivy, the center fielder, number 15, is up for the Lady Patriots. Pitch, something off speed. Inside, 1-0 is your count.
Ivy was hit by a pitch. This is the one that hit the dirt and then hit her in the shin there.
2 outs for the Panther defense here at the top of the second. There's that pitch, Coach, looking good. Fouled off by Ivy. 1-1 is your count, 2 outs, runner on first. Lady Patriots lead 2-0 here in the top of the second.
Whatever Coach Tucker told Weatherford, it's working.
Yes.
She's got better control right now.
I think she's on the phone 1 ball since the conversation. Here's the pitch. Oh, caught it a little high. Can we appeal? Can we tap the helmet and get an appeal? 2-1 now is your ball to strike count. Weatherford with the sign. The pitch, a little high, 3-1, 2 outs, 3-1 count with a runner on first. I'm back. I'm like you, Coach. Come with what your best pitch is right here, and this finishes 3rd out. Pitch, little inside, passes the catcher. The second baseman better pay close attention. She may overrun the bag. She doesn't. So the ball that was passed on ball 4. Runners now at first and second, 2 outs. And this is Anderson.
Anderson was hit by a pitch last time also.
And that's a hit by the pitch. That's deep against the fence. Left fielder comes up with the cutoff. A run will score. That makes it 3-0. And, Coach, I tell you what, a little bit more loft and she would have had a grand slam.
It hit left center right there and hit at the bottom of the fence. It was a good ball.
Yes.
I mean, good contact and everything. But what I'm happy with is we threw a strike right there, and we just got to sit there and be able to make that play if possible.
Actually, it scored 2. Second and third, that was a double, Coach. So it's 4-0. Second and third. 2 outs here in the top of the second. 3 have crossed the plate for the Lady Patriots, and they got runners on second and third. Weatherford with the signal. Pitch. Strike. 1-1.
Yeah, it'll be 1-1.
Yep. 1-1 is the call on the field right now. Ball strike count. 2 outs. Second and third. Weatherford with the signal. Here comes the pitch. Oh, beautiful. Can we come up with it?
Oh, nope.
It short hopped. 2 more runs comes across, and the runner goes to second is safe. Wow. So 5 have crossed here in the top of the second for the Lady Patriots.
4. 4 is crossed.
4.
5 total. Yeah. I know where you're going.
Yeah. There you go.
Again, that was a tough play by McKelvey right there in left field. It died right there in front of her. She took the chance to try to make the dive there. The good thing was she was able to smother the ball and not let it get past her.
First pitch by Weatherford here. A strike. Oh, another beautiful pitch. 0-2 is your count now. We got 2 outs. Need this third out here. Little inside. Actually hit the batter. The runner cannot advance from second to third as she was trying to. That was King, number 18, the batter, I believe.
Stannis was the batter, I think.
Stannis, okay.
No, you're right. It was King.
Yeah.
I'm behind.
So Croft now, number 16, the DH is now up.
Be the 10th batter to the plate.
Wow. Runners on first and second. 4 runs have crossed here in the top of the second. Pitch inside. Gets by the catcher and advanced the runners now at second and third. So anything hit in the green could possibly score 2 more. 5-0 is your score. Top of the second for the Lady Patriots of White House Heritage. Weatherford with the sign. Pitch. Fouled away over here by the Panther dugout. 1-1 now is your call.
And I tell you how bad that sun is. Story Russell was throwing the ball back to Weatherford, and it was just a soft toss, but she couldn't see it.
Yeah, I see her holding her hand up now trying to block it there, Coach. 1-1. Something off speed. Outside. 2-1 now to the batter. Yeah, that infield sun right now is a struggle there from the pitcher's mound over, Coach. Got the shadow over the Portland dugout. Pitch, a little high, 3-1. 3-1, 2 outs. I wonder if she'll swing if she has the
green light.
The green light. Yes.
I'd make her pitch to you.
Pitch. She pitched all right.
Oh,
Hit to the left field. Is it going to score 2? Here comes the throw. Safe. So 2 more have crossed to make it 7-0. 6 runs scored here in the second inning. A double by Croft. And now Higgs to shortstop. Number 4 comes up for the Lady Patriots. What a throw there, Coach. I mean, just a step or 2 behind the runner would have got her at the plate.
Yeah, like I said, McKelvey got a nice arm.
Runner going. Can we cut her? No. Safe at third. So now a runner at third with 2 outs. Ball 1.
We gotta know where the runners are at.
Yeah. Pitch. Oh, beautiful. Right down the meat of the plate. 1-1 now is your call. Higgs to batter, number 4, the shortstop.
She got a base hit to start the inning off.
Ball fouled over near the Panther dugout. Is this right, Coach, by saying this is the 11th batter of the inning?
Yeah. Yep, she started it off with the base hit, and she's come back around. Like I said, we've had now they've hit the ball this inning. Talking about Heritage, they've had 3 hits over to the left field now, and
is she coming? No. We caught a break there, Coach, high over the catcher's head.
But it was the brick backstop that helped us because it took the ball and put it right back to Roberts.
Yep. So 2-2 is your count. Runner on third. 2 outs. Panther just need this final out to get out of this inning. Behind the batter. So 3-2 again.
Great job by Roberts right there.
Man, come on, Coach. Great defensive play behind the plate, like you said.
She reached behind the batter, was able to get the ball off the bounce there.
Mm-hmm.
Heritage is starting to get aggressive on the base pass.
3-2 is your call. Pitch. Ooh. Did it hit her in the head, Coach?
It did.
Wow. Hits batsman. So Higgs will go the first. It would have been ball 4 anyway, but it did hit her in the helmet, but she seems like she's doing fine over there at first. So Reeves now will come up, the second baseman, number 12, for the Lady Patriots. Are we having a pitching change again?
Yeah, they're going to take Weatherford out. I think that one right there kind of got in her head a little bit.
So another pitching change. With that, we're going to take a timeout as the pitchers come to the mound and get some warm-up. And we'll take a break. You listen to Panther Sports Network. From the softball field of the Lady Panthers, we'll be back right after this. Pitching change for the Lady Panthers is Bree Roberts, who comes in from Weatherford. So third pitcher, the Lady Patriots have hit the ball well. Did we get a force? No, we got to play it first. Ground out to end the inning. Right now, Coach, how many runs we got?
They got 7. They got 6 that time.
Yep. So 7-0 at the end of 1.5 in favor of your Patriots. And now your Lady Panthers are coming to bat. We're going to take another break. We'll be back right after this. to the Portland Sports Network. Panther softball right here at the bottom of the second inning. Trailing 7-0. Up for your Panthers this inning, Napier, Weatherford, and Thornton. Raylan Napier, first baseman for the Panthers in the box. Pitch, inside. 7-0 is your score. Bottom of the second. Strike. Napier, the fourth batter for our Lady Panthers, playing in the cleanup spot. 1-1 is your ball strike count. One and two. Looks like the shadow is more out in the outfield now, Coach, and then it's moved more into the sun's more still in the infield.
Yeah, the sun's moving more toward the west there, and the right field, second baseman, first baseman still going to have trouble with it. But
yeah,
from center field into the catcher to left field, looks like it's all now pretty
One
good.
and two. Napier with the ball. It's hit and fielded. Fly out, I believe, to the first baseman.
Yep.
So one out, and Weatherford comes up to the plate. She's gone from catcher to pitcher and will be going back to catcher. All within 2 innings, Coach.
Here you go.
That's what you have. Looks like the right fielder is still having a problem with that sun a little bit there, Coach.
Yeah, if we could swing inside out, they give us something to swing inside out. It'd be nice with the catcher set up. That's where the ball's going.
And a swing, strike one.
That's just kind of where you step toward second and first there, and just kind of punch it that way. Let the ones having trouble seeing the ball, let them fight with that.
Yeah, let them make the play, like you said, Coach. Strike one, pitch, swing again. 0-2 to Weatherford. Napier a fly out to first, and Weatherford up to the plate now. 0-2. Panther thus far is yet to have a hit. As their fifth batter comes to the plate, down 0-2. Pitch, swing, hit to the shortstop. Play, yes. Patriots, shortstop, the first
3.
3. Yes. Still, no hitter. No hitter so far through the first 5 batters of the Panthers. And you said it earlier, Coach, we putting the bat on the ball, we're just hitting it right at them.
Yep.
So Thornton comes to the plate, center fielder.
What I am seeing is that first baseman for Heritage.
Ground back to the pitcher, out. So 1, 2, 3 again in the bottom of the second. Panthers go down in order. At the end of 2, it is 7-0 in favor of the Lady Patriots. We'll be back right after this. Top of the third inning. Lady Panthers trail the Lady Patriots of White House Heritage 7-0. Roberts on the mound now for the Lady Panthers. Third pitcher in 3 innings. Weatherford has gone back behind the plate. Hussizer is the batter for the Lady Patriots, the flex player. She did 6-4 last time out. Comes to the plate, 0 for 1.
Well, I guess I'm off. It says Kitchens. Top of the lineup is up.
Oh, Kitchens is up now for the Lady Patriots.
Sure.
We'll work it out.
Yeah.
Pitch, strike. Great pitch, something a little off speed there. Roberts to Weatherford, strike 1 in the top of the 3rd. Kitchens looks, pops it up, call it, and it drops between the second baseman and the right fielder. Communication problem there, Coach.
Kendall Gregory sat there and patted her chest, and it's on me, and it is. She's the one that's coming in. She's got to sit there and call Thornton off, who's second baseman coming out. That was Gregory's ball all the way.
Ivy now the batter for the Lady Patriots. Pitch past the catcher, Weatherford. So now runner advances to second. So runner in scoring position for the Lady Patriots, already up 7-0 here in the top of the 3rd. No outs. Pitch, shot out to right field. Down the line, and they're sending the runner. Cut off, and it is a score. So now 8-0 is your score. A single drove in the runner from second for the Lady Patriots. So Anderson comes up, the third baseman, number 19, batting in the 3rd spot. Pitch, ball 1. 8-0 is your score. Lady Panthers bats 0 for 6. Pitch, we got a drive out here in the center field, and caught. A great play by the center fielder, and the runner does not advance. Went up for that and brought it down, Coach Miguel.
Yeah, great job by Mikaela Thornton there in center field. Jumps and leaps, catches the ball, makes a great play right there, and then gets the ball in quickly and keeps the runner on first.
Wow, what a great play. So Morris now the batter for your Lady Patriots. The pitcher right now pitching a no-hitter. Pitch, ball down, throw to second, close, safe. Timeout on the field. Wow, close play at second. So another runner in scoring position for the Lady Patriots. Pitch, another hits batsman, Coach. Wow. So Stannis will come in, number 8. A runner at first and second. 1 run is already in. Patriots lead 8-0. Coach, what is that? 3 hits batsman?
4.
4. We'll count up our walks here in just a moment. Besides the hits batsman. Pitch right down the middle, up and fouled out of play. So 0-1. The Stannis hitting 5th for the Lady Patriots. Pitch outside. 1-1 now your count. Beautiful afternoon. A little windy here for softball here for Lady Panther softball. Pitch high, 2-1. Robert Gilman, the coach. Miguel Amenderis calling action for you here on the Portland Sports Network. Wind picking up once again, swirling. 2-1 is the pitch. Here you go. Oh, right off the handle, and it goes foul. So 2-2 is your count. Runners on first and second. believe we got one out, Coach.
1 out.
A wonderful play by the center fielder with the play with the 1 out while they go. Just a great play by Thornton. Pitch. Outside. Believe we got a full count. 3-2 again to the Patriot batter. Man, they are well disciplined at the plate, no doubt. Runners on first and second. Pitch. Oh, just a bit outside, literally. Off the outside corner of the plate. And it is another walk. Now the bases are full. King is now the batter. The catcher for the Patriots.
First time up, she had a walk. Second time up, she was hit by the pitch.
Well, she's been on base twice. Pitch a little high. Very disciplined team thus far, we have to say, Coach, for the Patriots. They haven't swung at anything out of the strike zone. Pitch. Low and inside. 2-0. The bases are full. A walk will score another run. 4 hits batsmen thus far. Pitch. High. 3-0. Does she have the green light? Inquiring minds want to know. 3-0. Bases loaded for the Lady Patriots. Pitch. Oh, right down the center. Great job there. 3-1. Pitch. Up. Can we make a play?
Yeah.
Yes. What an outstanding play. Reaching into the netted area and coming up with the second out of the inning. Wow, great play.
Great job by Russell right there, running
Yes.
over there, making the play.
So King is up, the catcher. Pitch, ground ball to third.
Nice.
Any base,
Nice.
they send it home, and that ends the inning. But with 1 run scored, the score now is 8-0. As we played 3.5, and the Panthers are coming to bat. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to the Panthers Sports Network right here. We're back on the campus of Portland High School. Lady Panther softball action right here on the Portland Sports Network. Robert Gilman and the coach Miguel Amenderes. Lady Panthers trail 8-0 in the bottom of the third. And up the bat will be Roberts, the pitcher, Thornton, and then Russell. 19 pitches only thrown thus far through 2 innings for the Lady Patriots, and no hits allowed as we go into the bottom of the third. Roberts stands at the plate. Ball 1.
No, it's been 3 up, 3 down, 2 innings.
Mm-hmm. We put the ball in play, Coach. They've just made some outstanding defensive plays. Strike. 1-1 now to Roberts. Panthers looking for their first hit. Trailing 8-0 here in the bottom of 3. Pitch. 2 strikes right on the corner, Coach.
Again, that's where we haven't seen a whole lot of pitches. So if you're standing in the dugout or standing on the on-deck circle, you have not seen a whole lot of pitches. Like you said, 19. We're up to 23.
2-2 now. Like you said, Coach, ain't seen a lot of pitches, but she's been around the strike zone the whole evening. 2-2 to count, and foul tip into the glove for the first out. So 7 up, 7 down for the Panthers. Thornton, the right fielder, is coming in to the plate now.
Actually, second baseman.
Second baseman.
Yeah, yep. She went.
Okay.
They switched it up.
Did some switching.
Yeah. Kendall Gregory is your your right fielder.
So
this will be McKinley Thornton. But we can see it from here. You can see where the catcher's. She's setting up on the outer half of the plate now. She's setting up on the inner half here, but.
Pitch. Oh, wow. Strike on the corner. What's the play count, Coach?
We're a little bit, the game changer, a little bit behind. I think it's just 1-0 right now.
1-0.
1-0. 0-1, I'm sorry.
Yep. Pitch. Popped up inside in the infield and dropped it.
And she's on base, yep. Because she touched it in fair territory. It's fair ball.
Yeah, and it's not a hit, Coach. It's an error by the first baseman. But we do have a duck on the pond. First runner of the night, Thornton. So Russell will come in. Now, the bottom part of the order up. This is the 9th hitter of the lineup.
Story Russell here.
Pitch. Ooh, strike.
My angle must be a little off here. It looked a little outside.
Yeah. 0-1 with a runner on first for the Lady Panthers, trailing 8-0 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Pitch. Little inside. 1-1 now. Sun, still a little problem over here in right field. We're looking at the right fielder. She's shading her eyes as we're here toward the indoor facility. Pitch. 2 balls and a strike now.
Yeah, good eye right there.
Shadow is definitely here, and wind's kind of a little breezy there, Coach. A little chilly.
Starting to get a little chilly in the shade. Not as cold as it was last week, but we hit the 30s.
Oh, my goodness, man. 2-1. Now 2-2. What a pitch. She brought the heat that time, Coach.
Yeah, I'd call it a little high, but everybody has their own strike zone.
Yeah.
Now you got to protect. And I'd say watch for the catcher to sit up outside. And I'm wrong. She's sitting up inside.
She's setting up inside, and he does go inside. So 3-2. This is her first full count of the evening for the pitcher of the Patriots. Runner on first. Fly ball dropped by the first baseman. Got her there. We got 1 out. Runner on. 3-2 count. Pitch. Swing and a miss. It was a little low, Coach, out of the strike zone.
It was, I mean, I can understand why she's swinging at that.
Sure, it's close.
It was really close. And the way he's been calling the strikes, talking about the umpire.
Anything's unpredictable.
You got to protect the plate there.
Yep, protect the plate. Good call, Coach. So, Gregory's up. Our 10th batter.
No, it goes back to Morgan Sells.
Oh, we're at the top of the lineup?
Yep.
Oh, my
they
bad.
decided not to hit Gregory there.
Okay. So Sells is up. 0-1. Pitch, hit, deep out here in center field, and caught by the center fielder for the 3rd out. So no runs, 1 error, no hit, and at the end of 3, the Lady Patriots still lead 8-0 over the Lady Panthers. We're back. It's top of the fourth inning. Lady Patriots 8-0 over the Lady Panthers. Higgs is up for the for the Patriots. Number 4, the shortstop. Pitch outside. 0-1. 1-0. Here on the campus at Portland High School, right behind the baseball facility, here at the Lady Panther softball field for a wonderful matchup on a beautiful Monday afternoon. Pitch high, 2-0.
Tomorrow, Coach John Thayer and myself will be going down to station camp, and we'll be broadcasting the Sumner County Championships track and field.
Oh, wow. Pitch fouled away. 2 balls and a strike now.
I can tell you the events that we'll be broadcasting. Let me find it.
2-1, 3-1 now to Higgs.
That will start at 4 o'clock, and it'll be long jump, high jump, pole vault. And then at 5:45, the running starts.
Oh, wow.
And that's going to be JV 100 meter. And then the JV 1600, and then the JV 3200. Then we got the triple jump, and the high jump, pole vault, and discus and shot.
Wow.
So that's looks like all the events that we're going to be trying to cover tomorrow.
A lot of action right here on the Portland Sports Network. Ball 4, runner on first as Riggs walks. Pitch.
Nice.
Great play for a double play by the first baseman. Line drive, snagged it to the second base side, and came back and touched the bag before the runner made it back. Wow, 2 defensive plays tonight for the Lady Panthers.
That's great job right there, and smart, like you said, a smart play right there.
Mm-hmm.
Higgs got doubled off first because second baseman there, Thornton, was able to catch that line drive.
Foul ball. 0-1 is your count to Reeves.
I'm sorry. It was Napier who actually caught the line drive and just ended up touching first base.
Raylan Napier, sophomore, Portland High School.
So whole size area is not batting no more, and that's where I'm off. That's where I'm getting myself off at.
Swing and a miss.
On the lineup there.
Yep. So Reeves.
We're back up to Kitchens. Reeves is the one that
okay,
hit
my
the ball.
bad. Yep, Kitchens. We'll get it right here, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you.
Maybe.
Pitch high, 1-2. 8-0 is your score in favor of the Patriots. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th on a wonderful double play by the first baseman, Raylan Napier. Fouled it away. 2-strike count again to the leadoff, Kitchens. The left fielder. Pitch outside, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Let's get out of the inning here. Hit and caught by the shortstop. The first 3 away. No score against the Lady Patriots as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Still 8-0. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Panther Softball on the Portland Sports Network.
Tennessee Commission for the United States Semiquincentennial was created to plan, encourage, develop, and coordinate the commemoration of the 250th anniversary of the founding of the United States, and recognize Tennessee's integral role in that event and the impact of its people on the nation's past, present, and future. The Commission promotes an inclusive statewide celebration and educational commemoration of America's 250th by interpreting and preserving Tennessee's unique stories, objects, landmarks, and places across our diverse state that define who we are as Tennesseans and Americans.
In the city or in the woods, help keep America looking good. Give a hoot, don't pollute. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Forest Service.
From phones and laptops to toys and tools, many of our favorite things run on batteries. But when tossed in the trash or recycling bin, These batteries can spark intense fires that are nearly impossible to stop. Battery fires are happening more often. They've destroyed homes, burned down garbage trucks and recycling centers, and, tragically, taken lives. When a facility goes up in flames, trash and recycling services can be shut down for weeks or even months. The good news, battery fires are easy to prevent. Just remember, never throw batteries in the trash or recycling bin. Always tape the ends and drop them off at a safe collection site or mail them in using a certified return box.
We are back. Portland Lady Panther softball. 8-0 is your score at bottom of 4 in favor of the Lady Patriots of White House Heritage.
Brooklyn Davies is starting it off.
All right. On the ground to the second baseman and out at first. We have made contact, but we have hit it right at them. The only base runner was a drop ball by the first baseman and reached on an error. Pitch out here, fouled away. 0-1. Panthers trailing 8-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch, low, 1-1.
Too much fun in that dugout.
Yeah. Not hearing much out of Portland, though, are we? Pitch, oh, a swinging strike right down the center of the plate.
I like that swing, though.
It was a great swing. Yes. Panthers in their black pants, black jerseys, purple numbers tonight. Pitch. Trying to get the corner and fouled away. Just hope nobody's car got hit on that foul ball.
I'm liking where my car is at right now.
I mean, somebody's going to have to hit a monster shot over here, man. Big Mark McGuire center field shot for our cars to get hit. Let me just say. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch, a swinging strike in the dirt for out number 2. Raylan Napier now the batter for the Lady Panthers. Raylan comes in the box.
Napier flat out to the first baseman, her first time up in the second inning.
2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch. Ooh, strike. 0-1 to Napier. Eight to nothing is your score in favor of the Lady Patriots. Pitch. Napier with the bat on the ball, and it drops. And Miguel, if you want to know the truth, that is the actual first hit of the night for the Lady Panthers. So the second base runner tonight for the Panthers on first, Raylan Napier, as Weatherford comes to the plate. Wow.
Yeah, it was a great hit right there. Made contact, put it right there between the second baseman and the right fielder. And
yes.
I think the right fielder, when you got a second baseman coming at you like that, you start being hesitant. We saw that with Kendall Gregory earlier.
Yes.
That's where, as an outfielder, and you're coming in, you have to be the one in charge. You have to be the one calling that infielder off, and you should be taking charge there.
Weatherford,
Ooh.
Wow. It is foul, but it had the distance if it was fair.
Man.
What a shot.
Yeah, it was nice.
She was about 3 foot right of the left field foul pole from a 2-run shot. 0-1. Pitch, swing, 0-2. Nothing like a 400-foot foul strike. Wow. 0-2 to Weatherford. Napier on first with the single. The first hit of the night for the Lady Panthers here in the bottom of the fourth. Pitch going down low to get it. Fouls it off. 0-2 still.
Yeah, Weatherford hit into an out. She hit it to the shortstop back in the second inning.
Her second at bat, down 0-2. Ooh, inside. Did it get by the catcher? No. Great play defensively by the catcher behind the plate there for the Lady Patriots.
I like that Weatherford is aggressive right here.
Mm-hmm. Pitch. Fouled away again. She is staying strong there at the plate.
Yep.
And now the shadow has made its way all the way over to the second base side now of the infield, coach. So right field and the first baseman are still in the sunlight. Weatherford waiting on the pitch. Pitch. In. Oh!
Wow.
I was going to say inside, but the ref said no, sir. It's a strike. 3. And with that being said, 1 hit, no runs, and at the end of 4, it is still 8-0 in favor of the Lady Patriots. You listen to Panther Softball right
the
here.
Bears.
Then you know why Smokey tells you when he sees you passing through. Remember, please be careful, it's the least that you can do.
Don't play with matches. Don't play with fire.
After 80 years of learning his wildfire prevention tips, Smokey Bear lives within us all. Learn more at SmokeyBear.com. And remember,
Only you can prevent wildfires.
brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
2 guys drove to work. Neither guy wore a seatbelt. One guy got a ticket. One guy didn't. The same 2 guys drove home. One guy wore a seatbelt. One guy didn't. One guy made it home. The guy not wearing his seatbelt didn't. Don't risk it. Click it or ticket. Paid for by NHTSA.
Nobody had to tell your grandparents not to drive while using their typewriters. Why should it be any different for us kids and our cell phones? Distracted driving was the cause of more than 3,000 deaths in 2022. Come on, we're smarter than this. Let's put down the phones and focus on the roads. Drive safe, everybody.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
It is the top of the 5th here at Lady Panthers softball facility. Panthers trail 8-0 to the Heritage Patriots last inning. First inning that the Lady Patriots have not scored a run on a great defensive play, double play from Raylan Napier there at the first base position.
Ivy's up for the Heritage.
Ivy's
Patriots.
up for the Patriots. Second batter, center fielder.
She has got a hit by pitch and a base on ball.
And she just lined it here to center field. First pitch right down the gut. And she hit it right here to the center fielder. Great play, cut off, and to the second baseman. So the first batter's on. That's Ivy leading the way for the White House Lady Patriots. Anderson is up. Want to remind our listeners tomorrow, track and field event there at Station Camp. Wednesday night, back on the air with baseball. And then Thursday, softball back here watching the Lady Panthers. A lot of action here on the Portland Sports Network. Tune in, please. Support your Panthers. 0-1 is your count. My lineup sheet has been blown away. And Rob's having to get up. The pitch. Another hit, Batman, or did they just a pass ball? Jeez.
The batter acted like it hit her, and everybody just kind of looked at her right there. They're just going to say it's a pass ball, but that pitch was behind the batter.
So Ivy now moves to second on the pass ball. Anderson up 3-0. And there's a strike. 3-1 now.
Anderson is technically a fly out 0 for 1. She flew out to the center fielder.
And another strike. So we're going to a full count. Runner on second for the Lady Patriots, leading 8-0. Pitch. Drive to center field. Can we make the play? No, it falls in the gap. Runner rounds third, heads to home. And now it's 9-0 in favor of the Patriots. They just flat out teed off on these last two shots.
That was a good hit.
Great hit.
I think the wind helped just a tad, but put it right there in the power alleys between center and right field there, and Thornton could not get over there and get it.
Morris, now your batter for the Lady Patriots. A single, scored the run. Pitch, swing and strike.
Well, Morris is up. They hadn't changed.
No, she's pitched a great game thus far. A one-hitter. Only 2 base runners for the Panthers, one by an error, one by a hit by Napier. Pitch, inside. He caught it a strike? Wow. Ripped to third. Can we get a DP? There's one. Pitch was the throw was a little high. Took our second baseman off the bag, but enough for the force.
A great job there by Thornton there to make sure her foot stayed on the bag and make sure that the lead out was done there. Great job by Story Russell picking up that ground ball right there and making that play to second.
So, force out at second, as Coach Miguel made mention of. Runner on first, one out. Stannis the batter. First baseman. Pitch. A rip to the outfield, line drive caught. A wonderful play by the left fielder for our Panthers, who just didn't even have to make a step, Coach. A direct shot to her. That ball was hit hard again.
Yeah, that's McKelvey, the left fielder. Like I said, she's a heck of a fielder. We watched that the last week and everything, and she's still showing that her glove's still hot.
Well, let's see hot again. King at the plate and caught again by the left fielder for the third out. So at the end of 5.5, your score now is 9-0 with the Panthers coming to bat. We'll be back right after this.
From 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. for Off the Rails, brought to you by Portland Sports Network's YouTube channel. Hosted by Coach Miguel Almendarez, Kyle Eden, and Coach John Thayer. We talk about local high school sports, as well as other local and college sports, and any other subject that might come up. Tune in and join in on the conversation. Off the Rails.
This is Coach Danny Thompson, Portland High School Hall of Famer. You're listening to PHS Athletics on Portland Sports Network.
It's the bottom of the 5th inning. Lady Panthers trail 9-0. Thornton up the bat for the Lady Panthers. Looking for their second hit, third base runner of this evening. Pitch. Oh, right off the end of the bat, going foul, out of play. 0-1. Pitch right down the center. That's Moore. She has pitched a wonderful game tonight, Coach. No walks allowed, only one hit. An 0-2 count right now to Thornton.
Now that we're starting to come back around and see her for the second time, hopefully we can start getting the bat on the ball. And we showed that last inning. We hit the ball, again, pretty good. We just right now still hitting right at them.
1-2 the count. One, two. Pitch to Thornton. Swings. Fouls it away near the Portland dugout. Just can't imagine standing in the batter's box and a 100-mile-per-hour pitch flying by my head. Just saying. One, two. Pitch to Thornton.
Nice.
Bat on the ball and right out to center field for the second hit of the night for the Lady Panthers. Great job by Thornton. Russell now coming on the plate. 1 on, no outs here in the bottom of the 5th. That was sweet. Stood in there, great swing right up the middle for a base hit for Thornton.
Nice shot.
Yes. Pitch. Outside. Ball 1.
This is where we got to start becoming disciplined enough and make her. She's up to, talking about more, she's up to 49 pitches. This will be her 50th pitch right here. This is her second time around seeing her. We got to make her work now.
Laying down a
Nice.
bunt. Can we run it out? Great play to sacrifice our runner over the run to a scoring position here at second. So
That's
one
nice.
out. Yes. Just trying to generate something, some type of momentum. Russell back.
McKinley Thornton.
Yeah, McKinley Thornton. I'm looking at the wrong sheet again. So runner on second. Pitch. Outside. Lord. Very gracious. Concession stand are blessing us right now. Thank you so much. 0-1 and a pitch fouled off. 1-1 now. One and one for Morris, the pitcher. A two-hitter tonight. Pitch. Outside, 2-1. Two balls and one strike. Runner on second for the Lady Panthers. Fouled out of play. The count remains the same. One ball, two strikes. Pitch. Swinging. Foul again. 9-0 is your score. Bottom of the fifth inning, runner on second for the Lady Panthers. Sacrifice bunt, one out. Two strikes, 2-2. Morris takes the count to 2-2. No runs allowed thus far. Pitch, low, 3-2. That was a 3-2 count, excuse me. So the Panthers walk, her first walk of the evening. First and second. Runner in scoring position for the Panthers. One out.
Thank you.
Pitch. Ball. So 1-0 now for the Lady Panthers. Runners on first and second, no out. They've yet to score a run here in the bottom of the fifth, trailing 9-0. Strike. Boy, what a pitch there.
That was pretty.
You could hear the mid all the way up back here to the baseball facility. She brought the heat. 1-1. Pitch. 1-2. Now this is when you guard the plate.
If you're a good contact hitter, you know, going 2-0 down to 2-2 now, it's not a bad thing. You're making her pitch, you're making her work and everything.
Pitch. Swinging out. Second out of the inning. So 2 out with 2 on, first and second for the Lady Panthers. Pitch. Low and outside. Nine to nothing is your score. Bottom of the fifth inning. Lady Panthers trail. Pitch. Swing and hit right at the third baseman, and she tags the bag for the final out of the inning. So at the end of 5, 9-0 is your score in favor of the Lady Patriots. We'll be back right after this.
From phones and laptops to toys and tools, many of our favorite things run on batteries. But when tossed in the trash or recycling bin, these batteries can spark intense fires that are nearly impossible to stop. Battery fires are happening more often. They've destroyed homes, burned down garbage trucks and recycling centers, and, tragically, taken lives. When a facility goes up in flames, trash and recycling services can be shut down for weeks or even months. The good news, battery fires are easy to prevent. Just remember, never throw batteries in the trash or recycling bin. Always tape the ends and drop them off at a safe collection site or mail them in using a certified return box.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Graphic Obsessions on Main is in a larger space and has more to choose from than ever. Tons of Panther designs we can print in minutes. Tons of inventory you can grab right off the rack today. And the amazing new hat bar, where you can customize your own hat. See a design you love but not in your size? We'll print it in just minutes. So many unique gift items right in the store. With the holidays fast approaching, remember, shop early at Graphic Obsessions on Main in Portland.
Top of the 6th inning, Croft up the bat for the Lady Patriots as they lead 9-0. Runner on first and second last inning for the Panthers, trying to score. A strikeout and a force out at third ended the inning. Pitch inside. 1-0. Pitch low, 2-0. That's the thing, too, about this game. You know, when you start getting in those latter innings and you've already pitched about 50 pitches and arm may start kind of slowing down a little bit. Don't have as much zip on that fastball. As we entered into the 6th inning. Oh, a drive out here to the outfield. Call it off. A great play once again by the left fielder. That's about 4 plays she's made out here, Coach, in left field today.
Yeah, that was Addie McKelvey. Again, you know, we talked about her before the game or as the game started and everything, the plays that she made last week against Joe Burns. And There was one that she couldn't. There was a couple fly balls she couldn't make at the first of the game, first 2 innings, and they got some runs off of that. But they were legit hits and everything. But
yeah,
anything that comes her way, she's going to go for it. She's got the speed, and she can definitely catch a fly ball.
Higgs comes in to bat for the Patriots. 1 out. Pitch, 1-1. Wow, little something inside there. Top of the 6th inning. Pitch, low. Gets away from the catcher. 9-0 is your score. Portland Sports Network will be there at Station Camp tomorrow for the track and field event. Back here on the campus of Portland High School for baseball against Greenbrier on Wednesday night. Then Coach Miguel and I will be back here at the softball facility for another game of softball. Pitch, ground ball to third. Making the play to Napier, 2 outs. Great defensive play by the third.
Story Russell.
Yeah, Russell to Napier.
Again, that defense tonight looks a whole lot better than they did last week against Joe Burns. The bats, like you said, we've made contact pretty much. I think we've only had 1 or 2 strikeouts through the whole lineup.
Yeah.
And but we just hit right at them. It's our pitching. That's where we need our help. Ooh.
Right back to the pitcher. And thrown out. So no runs, no hits, no errors. As we close out 6.5, Panthers still trail 9-0 and coming to bat. Lady Panthers softball here on the campus of Portland High School. Robert Gilman, the coach, Miguel Emendarez. Panthers trail 9-0, looking for their first run here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch, slapped down toward third, but foul.
That's Brooklyn Davies up. So we got our 2 left-handers coming up.
Looking for the first run. Only 2 hits given up by the Patriots. 2 hits and an error. Got a runner to second. And that's the closest we've been to scoring. 1-1. Pitch, swing. Back to the pitcher. Got her by about a step and at best. So 1 away. Wow. Great speed down that first baseline. That's one thing I think the advantage of a left-handed batter, man, if you can get that quick step.
Yep.
Unless you're Bo Jackson, you bat from the right side and you ground to the second baseman and still run him out. Pitch outside.
Called it a strike.
Did he? Wow, outside corner, strike one. Let's get a makeup call here, Coach.
Got our left fielder, Addie McCovey up.
Pitch. Oh, try to slap it down third base side. Again, fouled out of play. 0-2.
I'm okay with that. And they want to pitch her outside like that. She's got enough speed. And like you said, left-handed. She come out of that box a little bit quicker, slap it down third base, and make third baseman make that throw.
0-2 is your count. Bottom of 6th. No one on, one out. Pitch. 1-2. Takes it outside. Good eye.
Not now, not with the count that we have, but that'd be something you might want to sit there and try to bunt down third base line.
1-2, your count. Pitch. Swing to the first baseman. Easy play. Out number 2. Napier now coming up for the Panthers. A hit out here in right field that fell between or over the head of the second baseman in front of the right fielder. Up to plate for the Panthers. 9-0, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Looking for a base runner. Pitch. Inside. 1-0. National championship game tonight, basketball.
Man, that was a game last night.
Yes, it was. Pitch. Napier again to the right side. Foul. I tell you what, I knew UCLA was good with only one loss, but I'll tell you what, for them to drop and to win by 28 over South Carolina like they did, it was just
well, the last 2 games they played, they sat there and kept South Carolina, and then I can't remember who they had in the semifinals there. But normally they
pitch. Napier.
Texas.
Fly ball back this way again.
Trouble.
Oh, snow cone catch by the right fielder. Ends the side here in the bottom of the 6th. Score 9-0 in favor of the Lady Patriots. With them coming to bat here in the final inning, you're listening to Panther Softball on the Portland Sports Network.
This is Coach Danny Compton, Portland High School Hall of Famer. You're listening to PHS Athletics on Portland Sports Network.
Then you know why Smokey tells you when he sees you passing through. Remember, please be careful, it's the least that you can do.
What you desire, don't play with matches, don't play with fire.
After 80 years of learning his wildfire prevention tips, Smokey Bear lives within us all. Learn more at SmokeyBear.com. And remember,
Only you can prevent wildfires.
brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
2 guys drove to work. Neither guy wore a seatbelt. One guy got a ticket. One guy didn't. The same 2 guys drove home. One guy wore a seatbelt. One guy didn't. One guy made it home. The guy not wearing his seatbelt didn't. Don't risk it. Click it or ticket. Paid for by NHTSA.
We're back, top of the 7th inning. Patriots lead 9-0. Scored 6 runs in the second. Kind of blew it open a little bit there, and the Panthers have had a runner on second base, and that's the closest they've got to scoring.
Yeah, again, you go back to.
A shot down third.
It's fair.
It's fair, and she's trying to reach for a double, and she stretches it out for 2. That's just a clean shot right past the third baseman down the line, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. That's Story was playing the ball pretty decent right there and got past her. It was quick, and then that was Kitchens.
The leadoff batter. And now We got another hit, and we got a play at first, and the runner advances to third. So 1 out as Kitchens goes to third. Ivy, a ground out to the pitcher. And Anderson comes up. So a duck on third base, looking to make it 10. Pitch, strike.
Anderson's 1 for 2. She was hit by a pitch, got a double, and then flew out.
Low. A runner on third. Lady Patriots lead 9-0. 1 away here in the top of the 7th. Pitch. 2-1. Wow. Close again for another hits batsman. I believe we've had 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And at least 5 walks. Pitch. Popped up. Can we make a play? Yes.
Nice.
Weatherford behind the plate makes the play on the foul. So 2 away, a runner on third. Great job. Morris, the pitcher, is now at the plate. She's pitched an outstanding game for the Patriots. We've placed the ball in the field, but they have just played great defense. Pitch outside. Runner trying to advance. Is she going to score? Yes. So a pass ball causes another run to score to make it 10-0 in favor of the Lady Patriots. It's those little mistakes there, Coach.
Yeah,
it costs you.
And it goes back to I didn't even see the pitch. I was looking down at the scorecard here, but I didn't see if it was outside or in the dirt or anything like that. But you can help your catcher if you sit there and hit your spots.
Yeah. And
just kind of watching now, pretty much 2 games right now. It looks like our Achilles heel is our pitching.
Yeah.
And we got some good defense whenever we can make the play, and definitely our bats. Like I said, we have not really struck out very much tonight.
No.
Maybe 2.
2. Yeah.
But other than that, we're hitting the ball, and that's going to sit there and give you some play there. Eventually down the line, and we just have to sit there and zero in on our pitching, and figure out maybe 2-3 pitchers that we have, and I know Davies. She looked good. She came back.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's been playing. She just she wasn't pitching. So maybe that's the answer, and maybe we'll see her Thursday. I know softball plays tomorrow. Excuse me. They play tomorrow, and then they play Thursday. So we'll catch 2 out of 3 games that they have this week. So if you're looking for pitchers, you got the games to to sit there and try them out and see what happens.
Yeah.
But you don't want to put too much pressure on Davies if she's the one, especially if she's coming back after an injury.
A pop fly in the infield. Napier there to make the third out with 1 across the plate. It is now 10-0 in favor of the Patriots. Bottom of the 7th. It's rally time for the Lady Panthers. We'll be back right after this.
Tennessee Commission for the United States Semi-Quincentennial was created to plan, encourage, develop, and coordinate the commemoration of the 250th anniversary of the founding of the United States, and recognize Tennessee's integral role in that event and the impact of its people on the nation's past, present, and future. The Commission promotes an inclusive statewide celebration and educational commemoration of America's 250th by interpreting and preserving Tennessee's unique stories, objects, landmarks, and places across our diverse state that defined who we are as Tennesseans and Americans.
Game world or real world, seatbelts save lives.
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Weatherford, Thornton, and Roberts, your three hitters here to start the bottom of the seventh inning. Panthers trailing 10-0. 2-hit shutout thus far by Morris of the Patriots. Pitch. Ball on the ground. Hit to the second baseman. Makes a play. 1 away.
Again, we're making contact. That just looked like it was off the end of the bat a little bit. Backspin there.
Yep.
You can see how after it hit the dirt, kind of how it died right there in front of the second baseman. So, again, I'm happy with our bats and everything. We're making contact. We just got to sit there and drive through everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's I'm not down on the team or anything like that.
No.
You could be 1-16 and everybody's going, oh my gosh, we got stuff to work on. And right now it's the pitching. If we can sit there and find our pitching and find it here in the next couple of weeks, we go into district play and we all of a sudden we catch a run like we did last year. Who knows what's going to happen?
2-0 the count now for Thornton. 1 away here in the bottom of the seventh. 10-0 is your score. 6 runs in the second inning highlighted these 10 runs for the Lady Patriots. 2-0. Pitch. Swing. Fouled off. Good cut there by Thornton.
And this will be Michaela Thornton, your center fielder right here. You also got McKinley Thornton coming up, 2 batters later here, and if we can get to her.
That'd be nice. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch. 2-2. Actually, that was a third strike, Coach.
Yeah.
I missed the second strike, but nevertheless, there's 2 away, and it brings up Roberts.
Actually, I think we might have a pinch hitter here. I believe this might be Turner. That's what it is.
Turner coming in for the Lady Panthers.
Number 2?
Yes. Turner comes in as a pinch hitter for Roberts. 2 away, bottom of the seventh. Pitch. Outside. One and 0, the Turner. 2 away here in the bottom of the seventh. Panthers definitely need to rally. 2-0 is the count.
Good eye. That's tough coming off the bench. Haven't seen no action at all, and you come in bottom of the seventh.
Yep.
2 outs. You got to rally 10 runs.
And to a pitcher's only giving up 2 hits. Pitch, swing, and is a easy roller to first. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the ball game. We'll take a timeout. Come back with our final statistics and analysis, and we'll close this game out here at the campus of Portland High School. You listen to Panther Softball right here on the Portland Sports Network. Final tonight, 10-0 in favor of the Lady Patriots over our Lady Panthers in softball. Robert Gilman, Miguel Emendarez, post-game wrap-up show here. And Coach Morris pitched a fantastic game for the Patriots, giving up 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk. But our Panthers, as you said, Coach, we put the ball in play. We made some great hits. Just didn't get a break there offensively. The farthest we had a runner was the second base. Pitching-wise for our Panthers is some areas that we're going to have to improve on. We can't have 5 hit batsmen, 5 walks. Those things, when you put runners on base, you're putting yourself in a tight position. And anytime you got it first and second, nobody out, or second and third with 1 out, and somebody puts the ball in play, it's an automatic run.
Yeah.
6 runs scored in the second inning, opened it up for the Lady Patriots. Again, just some areas that we need to improve on as we continue softball play tomorrow.
Oh, definitely. It's and I know Coach Tucker and them are not. It's not like they're not working on it, but you just can't become a pitcher overnight and everything. And then dealing with some injuries, and then dealing with people that's coming back from basketball and trying to get them back into the groove of softball and everything. And then you even got 2 or 3 of these girls supposed to be on the flag football team, and right now they can't play that because they've got softball comes first with that. But it was a big improvement from what I've seen from last week over Joe Burns. It's still our Achilles heel right now is going to be our pitching. We have to figure out who our pitchers are, and we're going to have to find 2 or 3 of them. And maybe you find, you find 2 or 3 that's going to give you 2 to 3 innings each. And maybe you don't have to sit there and pitch, someone a whole 7 innings. Go 2, go 2.5, and go 3, something like that. You got to get to 7 and everything.
That's
and
right.
That's right. That's what we got to find. That's what the ladies have to sit there and continue to work on. And I'm sure they're going to continue to work on that. When we can make the play, we made the play. We made 1 error in the outfield. I'm going to attribute that to the sun with Gregory out there in right field. I like the way we played our infield a little bit better this game around compared to last week against Joe Burns. Like I said, we will be here Thursday night. Let me pull up the schedule here.
Well, you're looking at the schedule. I want to remind our listeners again tomorrow. Sumner County Track Meet at Station Camp will be covered right here on the Portland Sports Network. Wednesday night baseball game, home against Greenbrier, and then Coach will be back right here, Lady Panther softball against Station Camp on Thursday night
at 5:00, and then we take a break on Friday, and then we have the East Middle School track and field that will be on the sports Saturday show and everything. So I guess you can say 5 out of 7 days, Portland Sports Network is doing something. That's what we intended to do, and we're trying to sit there and reach all these games that we can and give you something that, hadn't been done before. And so who knows how the track and field's going to go tomorrow. And we'll see what it looks like. And then, like I said, I always have a great time here with softball. I enjoy softball. It's a sport I really do enjoy watching and everything. And like I said, we just have some things that we have to improve on. And, as you go tomorrow, hopefully, they improve on, some pitching here. And then we sit there and just, you add on to that. You can't make up 16 losses all in one game.
That's right.
You can't get up, 16 runs in one bat. So, there's nothing there that can't be improved on. And that's what you're trying to do is improve each game and each practice that you go to.
A big event tonight on national TV, the national championship game, UConn and Michigan. UConn looking for the 3rd title in the last 4 years. And again, Portland Sports Network will be on the air tomorrow from Station Camp High School with the track meet taking place there on that campus.
That will start at 4:00.
4:00. So, with that being said, Robert Gilman, the coach Miguel Amenderes, thank you again for tuning in to Panther Sports right here on the Panthers place for activities and sports from every team from Little League all the way up to the high school level. We are grateful that you tuned in to the Portland Sports Network. I'll get it right in a minute. Have a great evening.